Welcome back, everybody, to our Dead Space playthrough. Last time, I finally got the captain's rig, and I was showing you what those things are. Those pretty much are the things that distribute the it's either bacterial. Yeah, it's parasitic. Oh, never mind. But that is the correct word to use. It parasitic, alien parasite. And there's a mystery behind those things. It's like, okay, I know they distribute those, but where do they actually come from? Because I know they don't come from, like, okay, in the comics and in the anime, you see that when they uncrack and they find the marker, they literally come from like below or around the marker. So they were practically buried with the marker as well. So they're like some weird defense mechanism that spreads the necromorphs around in order to either protect the marker or to build up enough necromorphs to power the marker to do something. I'm just wondering what that marker is doing and why is the marker there? What's the purpose of the marker? I know it's like it's literally some type of weapon or it's some type of defense mechanism for the marker to protect it so no one will ever destroy the marker or anything like that. I don't really see. That's what I kind of like about a little bit of mystery in your horror genre, is to kind of keep it like that. You want people's minds to keep going as it goes. You know, if they keep explaining it, you kind of ruin what they had in their heads. It's like, oh shit, oh, I don't have. Oh man, I was not expecting you. Oh, sorry. You just got door slammed. Well, not really slammed, but slowly shut on you. Booyah. That's what you get for trying to ambush me and stuff.
Isaac. Somehow one of them
I'm a little busy, man.
I managed to contain it in a damaged escape pod. Lifting executive lockdown now. I found the deck logs. Whatever is happening around here, it came from the planet when they cracked it open. It spread to the colony and reached the ship.
Uh-huh.
Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life.
Yeah? I could have told you that.
Shit, we've got bigger problems. The ship's engines are offline and our orbit is decaying. Get over to the engineering deck ASAP while I stay here and figure out what the problem is.
And all the little 9-year-olds don't even know what ASAP means. It's like, as soon as possible. Nah. I was gonna say, if you're 9-year-old, well, okay, I would literally have to say if you're 12-year-old, if you're like 12 years old, and you're either watching this or playing this game, or if you played this game before, I hope you had enough. I don't know. I can't really say this. I don't think I'm not in the right position to tell what you should do. It's all up to your parents, I guess. But in my opinion, you at least, as in like when you're playing games and all that, you got to be at the right maturity level, and hopefully you are a mature kid in order to play it. You actually know what's going on, scientifically, morally, and just everything else like that in order to actually play it. I watched movies when I was like 8 to 6 years old. Like my first scary movie was It, and I was like, when was it? It was before I moved to Germany, so I was probably around 6 or 7, and that scared the holy piss out of me. But I remembered it's just a movie. I don't have to freak out and all that other crap. I'm not actually gonna go there. Let's go. And yeah, I just gotta remember that it's like, okay. Although I was really young, I was mature enough to know that, it's fake. It's not going to actually happen to me. I don't have to worry about it. Blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. I don't really think age is a huge factor in what you should play and all that. It depends on the person themselves, and that's always a thing that I can always argue with. I might do a discussion about that. I'm thinking of maybe doing something like that on my other channel. usually when it comes to the controversial stuff like that and blah 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 blah, I will reserve that for another, just my other channel, because I like to get in more detail in my other channel, because I actually have enough time and patience and all that. I don't have to worry about doing other things. But let's see what I need to do. Oh, I got a lot of stuff to sell. Nice. But no, I'm actually one of those people is that it's not the age that matters. The only thing that I agree with most people is that if your voice hasn't changed yet and you're still in the high-pitched range, do not turn on the mic. Hopefully your parents don't let you have. You shouldn't. I literally agree with most people that a kid shouldn't even be wearing a mic, shouldn't be hearing people from Xbox Live until they are in a certain maturity level, and they shouldn't be talking into the mic, because we don't like hearing the high-pitched voices. That's something that I agree with. It always bugs me hearing a 9-year-old playing like either Call of Duty, Mass Effect, or just any online game on. It bugs me, and it always does. That's why I always mute chat unless I'm playing with friends or something like that. It's kind of like ruined Xbox Live for me. Just hearing kids and just finding out that kids actually play mature games like this is like, it wouldn't have bugged me when I was their age, but now I kind of know why. That kids shouldn't probably play mature games, at least online, without, of course, parental supervision and everything else like that, unless they're smart and mature enough to figure out what they should probably do. But most likely, during knowing their experience and all that, they're not. But I'm gonna shut up now, because I really don't want to turn this episode into a rant and to piss certain young people off, which they really shouldn't be watching this in the first place. If it's called Dead Space, I'm thinking even their parents would know. It's like, yeah, you're not watching this. Alright, are you sure you want to override? Yes, because this isn't my only save. If you guys watch my first 2 videos or so, you would know that somewhere in this house, my other saves are, I think they're on a thumb drive, so somewhere. So, yeah. I should actually get Xbox Live Gold again and put my saves on the cloud and transfer them to a new
2 problems, and we're working on
hard
borrowed
drive.
time here. First, there's no fuel in the engines. Second, the gravity centrifuge is offline, which means there's a couple of trillion tons of rock pulling us down. I need you to get that centrifuge operational. Refuel the main engine and fire it up so I can stabilize the ship's orbit.
Yay! We're in engineering, I'm guessing. It makes sense that I have to go to the engineering room. Let's see. Do that. Actually, yeah, guys, comment down below. This will actually be a nice little reminder of, like, should I talk about certain things? Kind of like the whole, age restrictions and all that other stuff during at least these, or should I keep that to my second channel? It's like, okay, if I have something to get off my chest, and I kind of want to get off my chest, would you like to hear that on this channel, or do you think it would be better to leave that with my other channel? Comment down below. See what you think. Does it bug you that I talk about certain things that either might bug you or anything like that? I don't know. Or should I just keep my talks related to the game I'm playing? All up to you guys. But for right now,
Personal log.
I'm going to keep it towards the game I'm playing.
Temple. It's been 2 days since they pulled that planet open, since the captain died. The panic, the riots, they were nothing compared with what came after. Our friends, our co-workers, started coming back. Changed, coming back to kill us, drag us away.
Creepy.
Rucker disappeared this morning, and I have to assume he's dead. My crew, they're starting to crack. I'm trying to keep an eye on them, but right now I have bigger problems. We're hemorrhaging fuel, and the primary engine is laboring. Danvers and I are going to try to reach the fuel depot to see if we can fix it. Temple out.
Alright. But yeah, guys, definitely comment down below and all that other stuff like that. And that's one thing you guys usually would know for me. Is like, especially if you know me in person and all that. My brain goes in a million different directions depending on what you're talking about or what I'm talking about with you, and all that other all that other stuff. Like, I'm like ADD when it comes to thoughts and when I'm talking and all that. Like, I'll go from one subject to another, and then I'll somehow revert to that original subject. And I was like, I don't know what's going on in my head. I might be a little damaged when it comes to thought process. I don't know. I've always had a hard problem doing certain things, like when I was in school and all that. I had to write down a lot of stuff that I wanted to do, and I don't know. I guess it's like typical for people to having to write down and all the stuff that you need to do and all that, so you won't forget. Have like a to-do list and all that, and I don't know. I guess that's common, but it seems for me that I have to do it more often than others. So I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with me, but my mind goes everywhere. So I don't know. But that doesn't bug me though. It's kind of what makes me feel unique, that, you know, my mind doesn't stay on one task. It's always going no matter where, like, no matter what. That's why, like, when I'm writing like reviews and all that, I literally have to take like after finishing one section of a review, I literally have to take a break so I won't get writer's block, and maybe watch something short and all that, and then go right back to it. Cause I don't know, when I'm writing, especially when I'm writing, it's hard for me to stay on task. At least when other things are going on, I literally have to be in a room of silence, or I have to go onto like a website like rainymood.com or something like that. Something that has like, you know, like rain in the background, or this, you know, something like a song that doesn't have a lot going on. And I don't know. That's the type of person I am. That's how I act. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely comment down below and figure out if you like my subtle rants and all that. Doesn't really make sense and doesn't get anywhere. But I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Enjoy yourself.